Jay-Z, I guess. All right, well, case closed. That is the message from researchers after 3 different studies claim that multivitamins do not have any real health benefits. Really? More than 50% of Americans take some sort of multivitamin supplement. Dr. Sue Dakotas is a general internist with both NYU Medical Center and Lenox Hill Hospital. And Dr. Brian Clement is a licensed nurse and a naturopathic medical doctor. He is also the author of a book called Supplements Exposed. So Dr. Sue and Dr. Brian, good to have you both here. I took some fish oil this morning. I take my vitamin D. I take a multivitamin. Sue, am I wasting my time and money?
Martha, don't stop doing it. I was not impressed with this study at all. You know, so many studies have shown various findings. There was just a study that was published in the Journal of Neurology back in September with 55,000 people that showed that there was a 7% reduction in the incidence of stroke. And I thought that was pretty impressive. And that was primarily using folic acid.
All right. So, Dr. Bryant, talk about folic acid. We had to take that through the pregnancies and make sure that that vitamin was in our bodies, because some of this stuff we don't get in the food that we eat.
We don't. I mean, our food supply is so tainted. There are chemicals, there are hormones in our food, our soil is not nourished properly. So a cup of broccoli today in 2013 does not have the nutrients that it had in 1960. We have to remember that.
Wow. All right, let's get Dr. Bryan's thoughts on this. Go, doctor.
Well, Dr. Sue is correct in her premise that food really is grown on weak soil. But after decades of research, my book, Supplements Exposed, shows you that most supplements on the market are made out of petrochemicals. So I am a big advocate of nutrition. I'm actually a doctor of nutrition and been practicing for over 40 years. And the truth of the matter is there are supplements you can get called whole food supplements and whole food multiple supplements. They're the ones you want to go after.
All right, so that's exactly what I wanted to ask you, because, you know, when you go to the store now, there's this whole, and they're a lot more expensive, but they're sold basically as ground up real food inside your vitamins. Are they for real?
Absolutely. They're not only for real, that's the way we have to go. And the entire field, the legitimate field of nutrition, is moving in that direction. In those, you get phytochemicals, too, that fight disease. Just amazing plethora of wonderful nutrition.
All right, let me ask you this, Dr. Sue. So a lot of people are going to look at this, and they're going to, basically go home and throw out everything in the medicine cabinet. And obviously, this isn't going to make the folks who make vitamins very happy. But I would like to hear from both of you, because we've heard that fighting cancer, fighting heart disease, that there are essential elements that your body needs, and that's really what's driven so much of this. Tell me a few vitamins, Dr. Sue, that you would say to everybody, keep having them, and tell us what form to have them in.
Well, I think that you need to take a multivitamin. But the question is, every day with fish oil as well as vitamin D, because most of us that live in the northern latitudes don't get enough vitamin D. But this is the thing. How are these supplements being made? And Dr. Clement is correct. A lot of these things are not made properly. They have a very low concentration of real ingredients, and they have a lot of fillers and other compounds that really render them inactive.
All right, so multivitamin, fish oil, and vitamin D, but you have to take the pure form, which costs a lot of money.
Yes.
Or you can actually eat the fish, eat the vegetables, right, Dr.
But
Bryan?
where are you going to get them from? That's the whole thing.
Well, here's what you have to know. My other book, Killer Fish, exposes the problem with fish and fish oil. But there's a multitude of ways you can get omega oils. Everything from chia seeds to flax seeds. These are healthy, they're available organically, and they are inexpensive. And you can get a lot of this in your food itself. And juicing, thank God, has become very popular recently. Yep. That's a multiple vitamin, if you ever talk about a multiple vitamin.
But
But I really
disagree with the whole concept of juicing, though, doctor, because when people are trying to lose weight, they get so many carbohydrate grams from juicing, they don't get any of the fiber.
All right.
And the way that
we could talk to you both forever, but I think you've given us some very valuable information. So Dr. Sue, Dr. Bryan, thank you very much.